Right guys, press start here. I've already recorded this once, but apparently it's not good enough for my computer. It says I will delete your stuff as soon as you finish doing it. So, going back over what I did before, we're going to make a map. This is our map right here. I got this from going into the tokens, I believe it's called, bar. You go onto this, you can select maps, and we typed in town, I believe, and it came up with loads of different versions of towns and stuff. So you have these white ones which you just drag and drop, and that's your like town and stuff. But these ones with like a yellowish border around, they're from the market board, so they're actually going to cost you real life money. Yes, real life money. But the white ones, these ones you can just drag and drop, and they're from the web, as it says, and they don't cost you anything. I have prepared a different map type. For certain people, they like this map type where they drag and drop and it's all like laid out for them and already done. I do know some GMs who do this, and they get like a pen. Let's get a colour that stands out more. Red. And they go, this is a church, that is a shop. This is like that's gonna be like a fishing place. That's not a fish, Morgan. There we go, fish. And so on and so forth. And they just like drag and pull and just label stuff, and it doesn't look that nice actually. I have to admit, it looks like you haven't really spent time on your player's campaign, and you just dragged something in and dropped it and then drew lines over it. But the way I know some people don't have the time to do it the long way, and this is like easy and it's doable, which, to be honest, I am very lazy, so this may be the way I do it. But I have prepared a different way. If we go into the page toolbar here, and then we have loads of maps, or you can add a new map. And this player token here, you can move around to different maps. So let's say we're on this scene and we're going out and to a forest, and then in this forest we find a little village and we go to this one. But your players aren't on there yet. Your players can't see it because they're still on this. So you drag the player bar over, you drop it, and now your players see this screen. So that's how you move your players around from scene to scene. This is the more complicated way. You can find like certain tiles on here. Just type in town, town tiles maybe, and I believe it might come up. Yeah, you've got loads of different tiles with loads of different parts and stuff. Don't be afraid to pop on. There should be a link right at the top of the page that will link you to the press start campaign, and you can come on. You can make your own map or finish building this. It's totally up to you. I believe we were using these parts here. So all you do is just scroll through, try and find the parts you need. If you're looking for something a bit more specific, like a church, you could probably type in church tile. I probably spelled church wrong. Okay, let's town hall is easier. Just give it a tile and see what it does. yeah, if we type in Town Hall, it'll bring up, so you could get that one, but it's on the marketplace, so you would have to buy that one. Or you could get one of these, which actually has like a grid in it. So let's say they went into the Town Hall, you would show them that one, and you'd have that as the main map. This is some of the ones we already have. Some of these tiles here by this gentleman. Which you click on, you can go to the page and you can see loads of different tiles by the same person. So we've got some C ones, which I didn't find before, so I'm just going to dump them in. Now, I will make them roughly the same size in a minute. Yeah, I'm finding some tiles I didn't find before, so that's pretty handy. So we just drag and we drop. I don't think that one dropped. Oh well. I'll just make all these the same size, so we're not having problems. You can tell some bits are going to be inner bits and then some bits are going to be outer bits, because some bits have wall around and then some bits don't. So it's like a massive jigsaw puzzle. Okay, last one. If you find some and do that, just take a piece of the corner where there isn't any other pieces, make it roughly the right size, and then just have fun playing Jenga, really. I believe it's that one we don't have. No, it doesn't look like it. So we drag out. There we go. And then you have your tiles. So feel free to come back and have a mess around with that. But we're going to go back to the main page with, and I'm going to explain player tiles. So we just move the player thing back over. We go over there. And here we have John. John the Brave. I believe he was in last episode, but if he's not, guys, this is John. And we have given him a picture. So, if we go edit, you can choose a picture for John. We did choose this one when the recording started, but yeah. So John has it now. As you notice, it's in John the Brave's journal. And John the Brave's journal. That is explained in a different video because I did a lot of videos today. So that's been explained in a later one, I believe. You can always duplicate a character sheet. So let's say you didn't want to make all these character sheets here. You could easily get one, put all the information in, duplicate, and then get rid of the information you don't want there. But yeah, that's how you would do that. And then you'd get your player to go to bio and info, get the picture and drag it over and land it in there. I think something cool as well to know is that you can actually roll with your picture, I believe. That's not how you do it. I will need to go into player form. So we go into player view, which is just here right at the bottom, and you can see what the players would see, and stuff like that. So and then we go on John the Brave and roll a d20. That's 1d20. We roll that, and then it comes up with John the Brave picture, his picture, and dice and stuff like that. So much for 1d20, hey. I believe you can also keep track of health as well, if it actually wants to play ball. There we go. So you would type a normal score in there. So let's say his health is 20, and you wanted to -3 from it. You press -3, enter. He lost 3. But then let's say you had a healing potion, so that's +3. He gets his health back. So that's a cool way to keep track of health, mana points, and so on. Just by doing that bit there. I'm going to go now, guys. I'll see you in episode 3. If I miss anything out, leave it in the comments. The link will always be at the top and in the description. I have a Twitter now, which hopefully I will link if it's not there. I'm going to go do it now. So, see you guys later in episode 3.